Awkward. No, he hasn't. What are you doing? Unless this is part of the plan, but it's a bit extreme. Hey, welcome back to Numbers of Everything. My name is Phil, and today we're continuing on with Shogun Season 1, Episode 8. And congratulations to Shogun. This is perfect time to watch it because they recently just won, 8 Emmys? 13 Emmys? I forgot, but I know that they broke records, apparently, and well deserved. I mean, I'm only up to Episode 7 right now. I mean, I only finished watching Episode 7 up to 8, but so far it's an amazing show. So I can imagine why they had won so many awards and even breaking records. So congrats to the entire team. And to celebrate, you guys should be watching this with me. I guess you are because you're here already. Anyway, what happened last time was... Oh, right. What's his name? Nakagato attempted to assassinate Taranaga's brother, Seiki, but he failed miserably. He almost succeeded if it wasn't for the slippery, the slippery floor. And he fell and he accidentally, finished himself off, which was unfortunate. Because, like I mentioned in the last reaction, was that last time when Nakagato tried to, when he actually did make the attempt and successfully assassinate Ishido's men and Jozen, I was not for that at all. I'm pretty sure none of you were for that because that was a very rash choice. And it really what started a lot of this unnecessary war. I mean, there was going to be a war anyway, but it started a lot sooner than what Taranaga really wanted, because he really wanted to have more time to strategize. And also, Seiki, he turned on Taranaga. With Taranaga surrendering himself, I don't think it's a real surrender. I don't think it's genuine at all. I think it's like a catch and release. Nat's favorite, right? From the MCU. He is using himself as bait. Because the whole idea of Crimson Sky is for them to bum rush Osaka with as many men as possible and surprise them with a victory. And right now, since they are bringing Taranaga there, I think, and also Blackthorn, turning his back on Taranaga and his entire crew, and I think that's all an act. And Blackthorn is actually behind the scenes right now, trying to follow Taranaga as he goes to Osaka, and once Taranaga arrives at Osaka, Blackthorn and his crew, they're just going to start the Crimson Sky tactic on Osaka. But at least that's my prediction. I mean, I think that would make the most sense because I cannot see Taranaga just giving in so easily. And throughout this entire season so far, what we can tell for sure is that Taranaga is a great strategist and tacticianer, and I'm pretty sure this is one of his strategies. Like, he's not straightforward. He always has, I'm assuming he has like plan A's, B's, and C's, and especially knowing that this province that they're staying on has multiple earthquakes, that this was one of his backup plans in case there was an earthquake that took out majority of their men, and also a strategy in case Taranaga's brother did end up betraying him. Anyway, I'm really excited to see where this season takes us, especially knowing that there will be a season 2 and I believe season 3. And I'm really excited to see whether my prediction is right or not. But also, more importantly, how they're going to react to Nakagato's death. I mean, I was rooting for him, but also at the same time, it was kind of funny how he went. Because the way that he went, it was just so unexpected, so surprising. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm not really that sad though, because he was really emotional, and he became a bit of a liability for Taranaga too, because he was way too emotional. He was the complete opposite of his father, where he was not tactical at all. He was just acting, just for the sake of acting. He was not thinking about his actions at all. So I feel like maybe it's a good thing he went. I don't know. Before we begin, if you could do me a quick favor with that like and subscribe, it'll help me a whole lot. And if you want to watch the uncut reaction with me, go ahead and join my Patreon, alright? And without further ado, let's get watching.
Shogun. We've reached it. Portical's secret empire. The orders are still on.
Oh yeah, and I'm really curious. Oh, are we going to be reunited with his crew then? He does have a crew. And they'll become allies. But I'm really curious to see whether the Christian Regents will end up teaming up with Taranaga, because they were kind of hinting that a few episodes ago, right? Or at least one of the priests was asking to see whether that would be a good decision or not. I mean, Ishido did end up killing off one of their biggest allies. What's his name? Yeah, they ended up killing off Lord Sugiyama. He was one of the Christian Regent's big allies. Oh man. None of them expected this. I bet none of you expected that too. The way he died.
Boundary where they will wait for Toranaga-sama to mourn his son.
How long?
The customary 49 days.
49 days?
And after that?
They will deliver us to Osaka.
Why are you still there, Blackthorn? I mean, it is his son, so I'm assuming he's kind of hurting.
Dono, okuyami moushiagemasu.
He doesn't look well at all.
To give these to you upon entry to the city. For the completion of your service. Jisama will manage the land until your return. I cannot say how my lord's successors may deal with you.
I still believe this is a ruse, okay? You can't trick me.
Your men are here in the city. You must be eager to be reunited.
Yeah, for the ones who weren't boiled alive.
Mariko-sama, don't go to Osaka.
Go with him.
My allegiance forbids me.
Even though he's not going to leave because there's a second and third season coming. It's either the whole Blackthorn thing leaving is a trick, or he's just going to create his own Crimson Sky and go in Osaka and save everyone. But then again, he doesn't. No one ever told him what Crimson Sky was, though. I don't think, because I remember last episode when he was trying to ask about it, Taranaga pretty much ignored him.
落ち葉の方様の目論みが見事功を奏しましたな。
虎長はまだ喪に服しておる。ダマをこすりつけて降伏するまで あの者の脅威から解き放たれはいたし。
She's smart. She's very careful.
我らの意思を世に知らしめた方が良いのかもしれません。殿下に代わり政務を担っておった頃、拙者は世を
Oh, I mean, who wouldn't be?
その比類なき強さ、麗しさ、勇ましさ。
さように見えたとしたらそれは。
殿下が優しいお方であったというふりをするのはもうやめにしようではありませんか。
Was he not?
そこに確固たる地位を築いたのでございまする。
Don't make the move on her, man.
我らがより強く結びつくという案、いかがでございましょうか。
Oh man, I did not see this angle happening. That he's gonna be simping over her. I mean, it makes sense.
どうぞご一行のほど。
She doesn't need you like that. I mean, I can't see how it's beneficial for her to do that. You're already serving her very loyally.
中田様は木から落ちて腕を折ってしまわれた。誰にもお話にならなんだ。忙しいと思われた一心でな。
At the end of the day, he was still a kid. Even though he was old enough to be an adult, but he still acted like one. Yeah, reckless. But I mean, you can understand why he did it, though.
我らと共におられぬことが信じられません。
Did he actually bond with him? I thought he was just manipulating him.
我らの敬愛の念を聞かれたならば。
I guess I was wrong about him. Or maybe at the very beginning, his intentions was to manipulate him, but maybe later on, after communicating with him and getting closer to him, maybe start respecting him more? They're around the same age.
それは長門様には耐え難きことでございました。
Yeah, but who is also reckless?
ご自分の命をたった一つのものにかけておられた虎中様に。
But the thing is, like, there's also another thing with Taranaga, though. Like, this is a flaw. Because if this is really part of his big plan, like Taranaga's big plan, losing his son like this must hurt him a lot for not opening up his plans to his own son. Because if he did, none of this would have happened. But that's only assuming that he does have a plan, or that this is part of his plan, the catch and release.
江戸の武将が公儀の印に身にまとったあの鎧をご覧くだされ。鉄砲と大筒を携えて大坂に向かうのではないのでは。
Yeah, we got the canyons, baby.
安心にて大坂へ向かわれよ。こっちから鉄砲と大筒を大坂へ返すように求めてきよった。
Yeah, we'll return it by shooting at them. Like badasses. I mean, while they have the 49 days to mourn, this is perfect time for... more than enough time for Taranaga to keep strategizing. But he looked pretty ill. I don't know. Is he like stricken with grief? And made him ill? Yeah, he's not even there.
おじい様はさぞご自慢になさっておいででしょうね。
さようにおぼしめされると嬉しゅうござりまするが、
新しい孫娘様をまだ見においでにならないの。
江戸に戻られてからひどくお加減が悪いと聞いております。
So he does have grandkids. Is this the only one?
虎長様がそなたをお呼びじゃ。昼過ぎに会いたいと。
承知いたしました。
そろそろおいとまを。
Awkward.
お会いいたしますね。
Even she
ここから
knows.
続きである女房殿に茶を立てたいのじゃがいかがかな。
Oh, finally, you're gonna show her some respect.
お受けいたしまする。
You've been so nasty to her since the beginning of the season. Now that you have competition, you're gonna be nice to her?
でしたら昨日お渡しいたしたはずでござりまするが。
分かっておる。でも焚き木いらない。
私の友人はもっと焚き木をくれと頼んでおるのです。
Oh, he's here?
Thank you. Your kind attempt at translation, father. Alas, you are wrong. 炭欲しい炭の方が温かい。
Charcoal? Wow, he's really improved on his Japanese.
Except I seem to find Catholics in every sordid corner of this country.
It was not you I came to Edo for. I have urgent business with Toranaga-sama.
Oh, they're gonna ally up.
What are your plans? Now he has cut you loose.
Well, to start, I will reunite with my crew. Then pay a visit to that black ship I have heard so much about.
Will you wear those clothes when you see your men?
Yeah, wear it proudly, man. But they might be upset. I mean, depending on how they were treated as prisoners.
Lady Maria, I am so glad to see you are safe.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Happier time.
How is your lord?
I've not seen him since we returned to the city.
Yeah, he's not doing well, man. He's pretty upset. I mean, his son just died, alright? What do you expect? How many kids does he have? I wonder.
石堂様が大老省を掌握されたことはお聞き及びでございましょう。
Yep, we all know about this.
私たちと結んだ取り決めでございますが、天様と大野様を虎長様のお味方につけることが。
They're scared. They're imprisoned right now. Of course they wouldn't.
すでに知らせてきたことを遠路はるばる知らせに参ったと申すか。
He has plenty of spies everywhere. That's what makes him so powerful.
教会は我が味方にあらず火の元。
You might not have a choice, though. They might be powerful allies for you right now.
長様、恐れながら。
Especially with what they're building at Macau. It'll be
The
useful
church
for
did
you.
not send me on this mission, Lord.
Yeah, they don't want this at all.
I know these are dire times, and many in Edo have lost hope. Ochiba no kata has manipulated Ishido out of hatred for you, and I see no cause for her anger.
Mainly because you don't know the history, man. She thinks that Taranaga orchestrated the death of her father.
If you form an alliance with his mother, the heir would be free to turn against Ishido.
落ち葉の方。
こたびこの通詞が申すことを。
何故じゃ。
大坂ではございません。石堂にございまする。
Is it a Shido or a Chiba, though?
石堂の権勢への唯一の道は断たれまする。我らの味方となりますゆえ。
No, they won't.
そなたは万に一つ落ち葉の方がわしと。
Do you guys know that she's...
落ち葉の方の敵は殿であるとは思いません。
I don't think they know that she's...
恐れる心だと思いまする。
No, they don't know that she believes Taranaga is the one who orchestrated everything with her father.
敗北の色が浮かんでおりまするぞ、殿。殿らしくもない。
わしは。
Well, I guess this is what grief does to you.
静かな敗北を選ぶ。
では見捨てるおつもりか。
止まらぬか。明日家臣を集めよ。わしの意に逆ろうておるという噂は聞いておる。わしと共に幸福の挨拶に参ると誓う書状に皆署名してもらいたい。
That's a big ask. I'm still saying this part of his strategy. This part, like... What is it?
我が宿命を変え
The Eightfold Fence.
大義であったと伝えよ。この男はわしも約束を守ろう。江戸に新しいキリシタン教会を
Man of his word. Gaining his respect now.
大阪に戻り こで見聞きしたことを伝えてもらいたい。
That is part of his strategy. Making them underestimate him. Telling them how sick he looks and all. How defeated he is. Oh yeah, definitely. Exactly. Eightfold fence, baby. What is she doing? Oh, is this the tea
冬も終わりでございますね。
he wanted to do?
梅がかや花のあたりを立ち別れ。
I could go for some plums right now. I'm so hungry.
一服いかがかな。
謹んで頂戴いたしまする。
Why does she look so uneasy right now?
大変結構なお手前でござりました。
そなたのためだけに立てた茶じゃ。
So is there a special meaning for making tea for your wife?
死ぬことになろう。
今の茶がひとしお味わい深かったのは、
夫婦になったばかりの頃を思い出す。
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys were started off happy.
わしらは幸せであったな。
I was right.
はっきり思い出せませぬ。
There's no way it was because the death of his father that ruined everything, though. He was a hero. Because this obviously all started before, you know, Blackthorn came in.
そなたに許しを与えようと思ったのじゃ。
A divorce?
そなたの仇への抗議を込めて、共に死を迎えようではないか。
Oh.
夫婦としてボーガの果てへ参ろうではないか。
How romantic. I don't think she wants that with you, though.
この後に及んでもお分かりにならないのですね。
Exactly.
お前様が私に許さなかったのは死ではござりませぬ。生き方にござりまする。私はお前様とかように死するくらいなら1000年生かされた方がましでござりまする。
I mean, that's kind of heartbreaking also for him to hear. Because I'm assuming he does love her. He expresses it in really weird ways. Very abusive. So it's hard to really feel bad for him, knowing all the bad stuff he's done. Because there's no way you could empathize for an abuser. At least I can't. Can you? Good. Cry. Bitch. Alright. Is he going to find his crew? Oh, so they're not prisoners. They're actually partying. They've been partying too hard for them. Oh my god, they're having a time of their lives. That's awesome. Why are there so many flies? The fuck?
Come on, what's wrong? Come on, beautiful. Come back. You're beautiful. Pilot?
Hello, Solomon.
It's giving you up for dead.
How many of us left?
6. Barely hanging on.
How many did they start with here again? I know a bunch died during their travels, but...
Well, I've been given clearance. I have a few friends. Good crew we could train. I've been training some of them on the cannon.
To do what?
To help us.
They don't want to go. They're spoiled here. They don't want the fight anymore.
Nah.
It's so good. They're enjoying it so much.
Where does the pilot want to take us this time?
Yeah, that's true. A lot of them starved to death.
Since you're here, pilot, tell me something. Were there really Spanish ships to the south, to the north of us? I just hate to think. Because our pilot had ambitions of his own.
That wasn't the point of it.
We could have turned home, and you know it. Our orders ended. You come to realize that we are here. What is left of us is because of you.
You're alive and well, dude.
We'll scrape her, and the extra men we need, you leave that.
I said take them off!
I guess this is how he stays. His crew doesn't want to be part of the mission anymore.
Tell him I understand we've had our differences in the past, but now is the time when my choices are few.
Yep, you're stuck here now.
悔しいが、思い詰めた挙句ここへ参ったと。
恩人殿は何を望んでおられるのじゃ。
I once offered to sail for Toranaga-sama. Now he is determined to die. Fine.
Work with Yabushige, baby.
You wish to sail on Yabushige-sama's behalf?
I don't wish it. He is a shitface. But he is a brave shitface, and that is the truth.
Hey, we all love Yabushige, alright?
信じておられるゆえ。Yabushige-sama.
No, he's not, man. This is part of the strategy.
わしは断る。虎長様が諦めたと言われるが、それは安心殿の思い。
Exactly. How can you believe that? You idiot.
わしも知らぬが、幸福ではあるまい。
Even Yabushige-sama stands with Toranaga-sama.
You coward.
Then let me explain again.
There is no explaining treachery, especially against your sworn lord.
If he were in my position, he would do the same.
No, she wouldn't. She knows Taranaga.
This weapon is not mine. Perhaps there existed a moment in which I had fooled myself into believing that I could one day belong.
You never wanted to, though. You always wanted to leave.
それが日の本のものではないことは分かっていると。
仲間、もうわからない。
Yeah.
I don't know what that gives me. But I do
They don't believe in your mission anymore, man.
what I can for myself.
They given up.
己が宿命を切り開くほかないと。
Since I first saw you near death many months ago.
We knew he was a badass.
The importance of taking fate into his own hands.
拙者は決して虎長様を裏切らぬ。殿への恭順の印に署名をいたすことになっておる。わしはその通りにするつもりじゃ。
You see, once loyalty begins, it does not have an end. Otherwise, it would not be loyalty.
Especially with Taranaga, he's so smart. You don't want to betray him. It'll be a wrong move.
表門はここだね。離れには菊の部屋も作って。
わしには何も見えぬ。
You just don't have the vision.
さぞや美しい景色を思い描いておいででございましょう。
君の夢が叶うたのであろう。
It's nothing without her ideas, though.
私は何より誇らしいことでございますもの。
We've seen this tactic in the Blue-Eyed Samurai.
わしは何のために戦っておるのか。
For victory, baby.
見ようとしても見えぬのならば、さらに目を凝らすほかないと存じまする。
Yeah.
この一角をおのおの方にお渡りになられました。
Nice. Seems like Taranaga has plenty of land. This is Ochiba.
おはようございます、大王院様。
大王院。
サワラをお持ちいたしました。誰か医者を。
Is she Ochiba's mother?
差し上げることしかもはやできませぬ。
Or is she the one? Is she one of Taiko's wives?
そなたはあまりに強く、そして脆い。
I'm assuming her mother.
石戸は成り上がりの小物じゃ。
But it's not Ishido. She wants this. She wants revenge. I'm assuming.
我らが息子に浄土では私を探すように伝えておくれ。
Oh yeah, she is Taiko's wife. The one who welcomed Ochiba. He's one hell of an actor, man. We all know you're acting.
明日藪重殿が大阪に向けて出立される。わしと共に降伏する者の名をお渡しすることになっておる。
Yeah, surrender. More like Crimson Sky.
署名を求めたい。
Come on, guys. Believe in your lord. He knows what he's doing. Sign it. I have a bad feeling he's going to give us issues, man. He doesn't trust Taranaga enough. He's going to end up betraying him.
お許しくだされと。我らは敗北に向かう道を進まれる殿に。
Cowards.
殿が江戸を動かずにおれば、石堂は江戸を攻めざるを得なくなり。
わしの戦はすでに決着しておる。
Besides, you're not really surrendering, guys. Are you guys a bunch of idiots?
拙者今ここで腹を切りまする。
揃いも揃ってわしに逆らう気か。
それは代々のご先祖への裏切りになりますぞ。黙れるか。
虎長様との間のことじゃ。
Ooh, this is getting intense.
わしにとって唯一無二の友じゃ。
He has to know that there's an act, though. There's no way he doesn't.
長弁たれの小僧の頃からおそばにお仕えしてまいりました。
ならば大坂にてわしの隣だ。
Yeah, man. You should know that this isn't a real surrender.
道半ばで放り出されるおつもりか。
No, he's not. What are you talking about? Don't force him to spill the beans here, alright?
わしはすでに決断を下しておる。お主が決断をする番じゃ。
Come on, believe in him.
力はまことに宇田地にも選ばれるのでござる。
He doesn't.
殿、家臣が犬死にいたすのでございまするぞ。
No. Don't do it, man.
死ぬがよい。
殿、お止めくだされ。
わしは譲らん。
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. This is idiotic. Why would you do this?
根性の
No.
ブトロ、わしの刀を持て。お前が解釈せよ。
I don't understand this. Why is he doing this? This is so unnecessary. You know this is a ruse.
拙者も後を追いまする。
What?
生きるのじゃ。死を許されぬ者の気持ちが。
Oh, the same way you did that your wife.
決して殿を見捨てるでないぞ。自ら命をお捨てになったように見えてもじゃ。
No, he hasn't. What are you doing? Unless this is part of the plan, but it's a bit extreme. He needs all the help that that he can get, man. This is pointless. This is madness, I agree. No. This is idiotic. Unless they're doing this just to make things more believable. Yeah, I think it is a sacrifice. Just to make the story more compelling, more believable. For the enemies to think that he's weak right now. Ooh, that was intense. In the back of my head, I kind of was not... I was expecting it to not happen. That someone's going to stop it, but... Man.
安心はもう藪重を訪ねたか。
藪重様はお断りになりましたが。
今日のことで藪重は心変わりするであろう。広松がそのように仕向けてくれた。
It is part of the plan.
広松様は
I knew it.
広松は我が古き友は。
It's a bit extreme, but I get a plan is a plan. You gotta make it believable, and you cannot make it more believable than this. We're getting ready for Crimson Sky, baby.
己の務めを果たす
What's her
覚悟が
part?
できておるか。
What is she going to do?
覚悟はできておりまする。
Am I ready? Are you guys ready? What is her part? Are they really gonna get married? You don't need him. What are you doing? Please don't marry him. Finds out. He already knows. This is part of his plan, you idiot. No, he's not. He's a genius.
安心殿が先日申されたことじゃが、拙者にとっては大きな値打ちがあることじゃ。そなたとわしは盟友。
At least he knows Japanese now, so at least good enough that he doesn't need a translator. She's going to join them?
大坂へ参れとの虎長様の命にござりまする。
Oh man! He's not actually sick. What a great actor.
息子よ、見事に時を稼ぎおったの。
Yeah, exactly. I said 49 days. That's plenty of time to plan and scheme.
広松もお前も決して無駄にはせぬぞ。
Yeah. I guess his death was worth it at the end of the day. my god, what a crazy episode. When you guys were watching it, were you guys expecting, were you actually believing in Taranaga's lies? Were you falling for his tricks? Or were you expecting him to just be playing an act for the public, like how I was? Because I feel like it's hard not believe him when you're watching this, because you know what a great tactician he is, that he will do anything just to win this war. And in order for him to win this war, the fact that he doesn't have a strong army compared to everyone else in Osaka, he needs to make his enemies underestimate him as much as possible. And this is the point of it. He had those 49 days inviting in the priest to show him how weak he's become, how small his army has become, and pretty much how much he has lost hope in winning this war. Not even wanting to win this war. He already lost. He gave up. He's surrendering. And this is all an act to enact Crimson Sky, because not only will they be bum rushing Osaka, but they will be completely unexpecting. I mean, they'll be expecting Taranaga to go there because he's surrendering himself, but they will not be expecting an entire army to just invade Osaka. Even though their army is so much bigger than Taranaga's and Yabushige's, but at the end of the day, because of that element of surprise, they might possibly pull this off. Who knows? We don't know, because they have all the guns and cannons right now, and that's a whole lot more powerful than whatever Ishido and Ochiba has. And I don't know why. So I'm assuming that no one understands. Because the whole thing with Shogun right now, the one common theme is the eightfold fence. And everyone has played their cards so well that people don't really understand what the other person is actually thinking, especially with Lady Ochiba. Because everyone thinks that it's Ishido that's using her. But in fact, it seems like it's Ochiba that's using him. And everything, all of the plans, the main person who really wants to go after Taranaga has been Ochiba. Not really Ishido, because Ochiba has more of a reason to target Taranaga because of her father, right? But it seems like no one understands that. No one realizes that, which is surprising to me. Unless Taranaga does, and he just hasn't said anything about it yet. But if he doesn't though, like, that would come as a big surprise for me. And that'll end up becoming their downfall, maybe, because they're so concentrated on Ishido and completely disregarding and forgetting about Ochiba because they don't see her as a threat. They are thinking that Ishido is the one who's manipulating her. I don't know. But I think I'm really liking where it's going right now. I'm really excited to see how it all ends for this season, at least. Will they end up winning the war, or will there be a cliffhanger where we end up losing and we have to pick ourselves back up in the second season? Man, I'm excited to see what happens next. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this reaction video, please do me a quick favor with that like and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any feedbacks for me. I would love to hear your opinions on how you feel about the show so far and how you feel about my reaction, whatever. And if you want to watch the uncut reaction with me, feel free to join my Patreon, alright? And with that being said, I will see you all next time. Bye.